Hello, I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's a quick look at today's top stories. First of all, Hamilton County residents are bracing for 3 to 5 inches of snow today. North Georgia residents can expect around 6 to 9 inches, and forecasters warn that up to a foot of snow is possible on mountains around the area. The National Weather Service has issued a rare dire warning, saying this winter storm could become a catastrophic event and that power outages in some areas could last for days. Schools in the area remain closed today. This is the 5th snow day Hamilton County has used out of 7 allocated. We'll have updates on the storm all day long at timesfreepress.com. Volkswagen's Chattanooga workers are set to start voting today over whether the plant should unionize. Some are calling it the most significant American labor election in decades. But Senator Bob Corker spoke out against the United Auto Workers on Tuesday. Take a look.
We're just concerned about the impact an outside entity, look at Detroit if you want a comparison, look at the impact that they could have on our community. But it's something that will hurt the standard of living of people here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, because businesses are not going to want to locate here.
Corker also said that when Tennessee recruited Volkswagen in 2008, the company didn't want anything to do with the United Auto Workers. He said VW was not eager for a union presence at its new plant, even though its other global plants were unionized. But UAW says Corker has been swayed by special interest groups, and that's why he's so involved in the issue. Now, UAW officials see this week's vote as the union's best chance to get a foothold in the South. Voting is set to end at 8:30 p.m. on Friday. Investigators say a Tennessee lawyer was killed when a package sent to his home exploded. 74-year-old John Setzer was killed in his rural home in Lebanon, and 72-year-old Marion Setzer is listed in critical condition. The TBI won't say what kind of package was sent to the home. Police have announced an $8,000 reward for information leading to a conviction in the case. The Chattanooga City Council has unanimously voted to approve the $100 million Helix Farm project. The development is expected to bring hundreds of jobs and completely change the face of Hickson along Highway 153. Mayor Andy Burke and his staff have been against the project, citing concerns about traffic congestion. But council members argued that wasn't a large enough issue to stop the project, and city officials have been asked to work with the state to resolve those issues. Pending a final vote, the project will be phased in over the next 6 years. A Chattanooga police detective has been arrested after allegedly assaulting his wife. Detective Michael Early is accused of headbutting his wife during an argument. She told police that while they were staying in a hotel in Murfreesboro, he reportedly pulled her by the hair back to her room and then hit her. According to a police report, both appeared to be intoxicated. Early posted a $1,500 bond and is currently on paid leave from the police department. A lawsuit against a North Georgia judge has been dismissed. Angela Garmley sued Murray County Magistrate Bryant Cochran last year. She claimed that he solicited her for sex. When she said no, Cochran allegedly called several police officers to tell them Garmley had drugs in her car. And prosecutors say the man who set up Garmley by planting drugs on her car did so to please Cochran. But the former judge hasn't been charged with a crime. The lawsuit was dismissed after U.S. District Judge Harold Murphy said he didn't have enough evidence. Just because Cochran called the police doesn't mean he knew about or orchestrated the setup. In fact, Cochran says he only told the police about the drugs on Garmley's car because he received a tip about it. Murphy has now dismissed 2 lawsuits against Cochran in 6 months. In August, he dismissed a sexual harassment claim that 3 former employees brought against Cochran. Garmley's attorney plans to file an appeal later this week. Finally, a pedestrian is in critical condition after she was struck on Highway 58 Monday night. Authorities say Elizabeth Thomas tried to cross the highway on foot when she was hit by a driver who couldn't avoid her. Police say no charges are pending at this time. Turning to weather, we'll see snow today with a high near 36 degrees. The low tonight will be around 30. That's it for today's newscast. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news all day long at timesfreepress.com.